Hey, we are back for another episode actually 17 of Gambling Nights. I am the host, the owner, CEO. They call me Moss Money. And of course, I got my guy with me, my right hand man. Be humble. What's up, bro?
My guy, we back, man. Wednesday before the night.
Oh, it's the year of the gambler, baby. It is the year of the gambler for
Yeah, man.
sure. The night before, damn near like Christmas.
Kickoff.
Gambler's Eve, as they might say it. Football, NFL football is back tomorrow. So if you're new to the channel, you're just watching for the first time, this is our fun show that we do at night. Of course, we got a couple licks. If you drink, if not, do what you do. Pull up and chill with your boys. But if you're new to the show, tomorrow live at 12 o'clock, we will be hitting the bets heavy with college and NFL. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like, hit the follow wherever you're at. Make sure you jump on the damn money train here with Money Pot Betting so you are on board. Undefeated. We started off with a sweep. Let's keep the momentum going. It's only week 0, but it's only been 2 weeks. But we started off on fire. Let's keep it going. We'll make sure you guys are subscribed so you can get those notifications of when we go live and when we drop our free bets. But tonight, we're talking about what's going on tonight. And bro, what's going on tonight? Caitlin Clark is her. Caitlin Clark is her. And I mean this. I mean this in all my apologies to my fellow Black community folks out there. But, bro, the whites won this one. Like, it's over. It's over with the Rookie of the Year deal. It's over. It's a wrap. She's got that bagged up. Let me hit you what she did tonight, bro. Let me hit you with what she did tonight. I had to write it down, bro. So she had 24, 10, 10, and 3. The game before that, 28, 4, and 12, 31, 4, and 12, 19, 5, and 5, 19, 7, and 7, 29, 5, and 10, 23, 5, and 9, and 23, 5, and 8. She's no longer talked about in terms of the Rookie of the Year. She's being talked about for MVP. She's in the MVP race. Now, granted, Asia Wilson is a dog and is a queen.
Come on, son.
Is the queen of basketball.
Come on, son.
Is the queen of basketball. The best player, not just only in the game, but on the planet. And I don't care what planet you're talking about. Dog. But we're talking value to a franchise. We're talking value to the league. We're getting your team to the playoffs when your team was dead last year. White girl got something to talk about, man. Come on, son. I'm just keeping it beam, bro.
Come on, son. Listen.
Keeping it beam, doggy.
Asia Wilson just dropped 139 points over the last 4 games.
Agreed.
Caitlin's not getting MVP now. Credit, salute. I think after the Olympic breaks, she's leading the team to 7-1 record, leading them to a clinch a playoff berth. Obviously, you just seen tonight with the triple-double. I think she's the future of the WNBA. She's showing that she needed that break. You know, she's been playing basketball, I guess, always since December, really, pretty much.
Yep.
All the way until, that one break that she had before the Olympics when she did not make the team. Dog. And she's come out just like that. So
like that. Tongue out like Mike.
Carrying the league on her shoulders through all the adversity and the scrutiny that she goes through. And now,
which is crazy, bro. Yeah. Which is really on some shit. I saw a stat that out of all the fragrant fouls in the WNBA, she has 20% of them. I'm sorry, 17.1% of fragrant fouls have been against Caitlin Clark. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, bro.
I mean,
that's wild.
When you got the bullseye in your back, they ready to attack. So good for her. I think she a dog. I mean, she showed that her whole basketball career, and now she's shown it in the WNBA. So it's not a surprise to me. People thought this was going to be right out the gate. It's not right out the gate. It's coming a little bit later, and right now she's steaming, and we'll see what Indiana can do. I think they're still young, though. I don't know if they're going to make really much noise in the playoffs, but she's going to be exciting to watch, especially nationally televised. And obviously, she's carrying the weight of the WNBA with ticket sales and merch and all this other stuff.
I
So,
mean, she's the show.
and hopefully that can continue to carry on. I'm looking for longevity. I'm starting to see games that are just even highlights of non Caitlin Clark games, just being on television and me actually tuning in and seeing the crowd packed and yelling for these games. Um,
Bro, it's our first topic of the day.
and that's the first thing I was going to say. It's like, damn, we opened it up with Caitlin
We
Clark.
opening it up with Caitlin Clark.
Mm.
Like that's what she's doing. She's box office.
And she leads the league in assists, right?
She leads the league in assists. She's second to 3-point attempts. That girl from Dallas is a dog too. Arika, I think it is. Gombuawe.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
she's
close. You're close.
I'm close. I don't know if I said that right, but no, I know. Is she a rookie or is she a second year player?
She's her second or
Okay.
third year.
Yeah. Okay.
She's out of Notre Dame, right?
Yeah, out of Notre Dame. Yeah. She's a beast. She's a beast too.
Listen, I'm all for it, man. It's all good for the sport, especially women's sports, especially the sport of basketball for women. A league that's always trended into the red. They don't make no money, and I think this might be the first year they actually make a profit. So, good for them, man. Sometimes you need that one person that can carry the league, man. It happened in basketball, and now it's happening in the WNBA. And salute to her nemesis, quote unquote, out of there, Chicago Sky, and her leading it with the league in rebounds or double doubles or something like that as a rookie. And although she doesn't jump no more than 2 inches off the ground, but
nope,
she somehow gets these rebounds. I don't know. She might have a trick to it, but it's just kind of weird, though, bro. It's just kind of weird.
It is. She's a little like sloppy when she plays.
Yeah, it's really like for me. It's just
it's not. It doesn't look coordinated.
But listen to these rebounds, though. 16, 19, 11, 14, 22, 20, 20, 11, 15, 11, 10. She's a walking double-double.
Yeah, she just
Angel Reese, man. But like you said, it doesn't look great.
She doesn't. She's not a walking bucket, though. Like this girl is.
Because she played well below the rim. But she's one of those scrappy late young players. Not even a lady or guy. Could be a guy or a male. Guy or female. But she's just a scrappy dog that you need on your team. Like if you put Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese together, they would be dominant. You know what I'm saying? Imagine. You think she can throw assists to Angel Reese that's in the pocket? The way she attacks the rim and gets the rebounds, that'd have been a great look. But hey, they're carrying the sport. Obviously, the GOAT, though, Aja Wilson, is just another level. It's a shame we don't talk about her enough, but she's the GOAT.
No, she is. She is. I'm not going to take anything away from. Like I said, she's the best player on the planet, and I don't care what planet you're talking about. But I think Caitlin Clark is in the conversation.
Listen to these numbers for Aja Wilson.
Go ahead, talk to me.
30-14, 41-17, 26-16, 42-6, 20-18, 24-7. She got it rolling 15-9, 34-13, 24-11. Those are over the last 10 games. Like 139 points in 4 games is crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, I saw that last game was 40. You said 41-16 or something like
30,
that?
41, 26, and 42.
Yeah, that's just silly. I thought she was taller. She's only 6'4". I know, but like center, I'm thinking like center's like 6'5", 6'6", maybe.
Who? This is women's basketball.
I understand what we watching.
Ain't that many tall women like that.
Yeah.
Brittany Griner, probably the tallest. Or I'm sure she's the tallest.
She's he kind of tall.
Yo, he got you. Hey, she said she a dad. I
guess this is the reality we're in right now.
You in the pocket. She said, "I'm a dad," or something like that, close to that. Yeah. Something about I'm a father. I'm a dad. Whatever. So you're right.
Bullshit. All right. I see a lot of people on here, man. Make sure you guys chime in. What up? What up? Make sure you leave a comment.
Moss trying to get us canceled out here, man.
I ain't trying to get nothing canceled, man. I know what kind of chromosome she was born with. I'm just keeping it being.
Come on, son.
Come on, son. Another one.
Chill,
Give me
chill,
another
son.
one.
Chill, son.
It's that yak, man. I'm sorry. It's that yak.
Gotta get this canceled here.
All right, let's go to the next story. Crazy story. Very, very, very
Oh,
lucky story. 49ers receiver Ricky Pearsall robbed and shot broad daylight out in Union Square, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken.
somewhere in San Francisco.
Yeah, let me bring up the video footage that I have of it. Let's take a look. Pretty crazy what's going on here.
Shot
That's
in the
Ricky.
chest.
Yeah, shot in the chest. So story goes, I think he was going to a signing.
He was already
And,
at the signing. He was
or he
already
was
in.
already at the signing, got into a conflict with a young individual, only 17 years old. They tried to wrestle over his Rolex watch, and Ricky was shot. Crazy that he's standing and walking to the structure here. He was shot in the chest. Good thing he was shot on the right side, obviously. And the story is that the bullet went straight through, didn't hit no vital organs, no fractures, no bones, anything like that. So,
Blessing.
that's a blessing, an angel for that young man on his side, that nothing kind of crazy happened. He is a rookie, just got into the league, everything in front of him in terms of his future in the NFL. And to get that, it's a parent's worst nightmare, right? To get that
Sure.
call, um, that your son's been shot over something crazy. And I think the one thing that we have to take away, one, blessing and hopefully speedy recovery. I think he was already on the phone trying to get back on the field, which is crazy for him to even think in that way. But that could be just a reaction of really just what happened, right? You go
Yeah.
back to what your normal routine is. But bro, if you're out there, anybody watching, if you guys are out there and somebody run up on you and they got to jump on you, give that shit up.
Give it up. Give it up, man.
Give up your car. Give up your drawers if they ask for it.
Oh, hold on.
No,
Hopefully,
no, no.
hopefully they answer for nobody's
Yeah,
draw. Right?
I'm just
We ain't
saying,
gotta go to the draw.
whatever outside of them touching you in one kind of
Right.
weird way that
All the
you don't want to
material
be
stuff.
touching,
Get that shit up.
give that shit up. This shit is not worth it. It's not worth your life. One of the best advice I got from one of my old heads was, he's like, Nate, my job when I leave this house is to come home.
Mm, mm.
You know what I mean? That is my number one job, because we go out that side that door and we have to deal with so much as men. We have so much on the show. I'm not saying women don't, but I'm just saying as men, we deal with so much when we walk out that door. And we have families, we're providers, we're leaders, we're head of the households. Our job is to come home, right? That's our job. Now, whether you have a family or not, it don't matter. Your job is to come home as soon as you walk out. That's your number one goal, your number one job. So, I think this is a crazy, crazy story. Crazy is broad daylight. And then a 17-year-old kid, bro.
17.
Like he
Yeah.
ain't like when you 17 and you broad daylight, that tells me like you don't got nothing to lose.
A menace.
You
That's
know
a
what I
menace
mean?
mentality at the end of the day. No, you're right, man. Salute. I mean, not salute, but blessings to for his speedy recovery. And obviously, I'm sure he's anxious, like any rookie would be anxious to want to get back on the field, especially anything that derailed that action. This would be his. He should be playing this weekend. I'm sure he won't be. But this is nothing new. It just happened
Yeah, they
a
put him
couple
on the
years
I
ago.
think they put him on IR or something. I
Was it
think he's out
last
for
year?
4 games for sure.
This happened last year with Bijan. Was it Bijan? Not Bijan Robinson, but Robinson from the Washington Redskins. He was shot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so another rookie that was shot. So all you rookies out there, man, don't listen. New money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
And they
protect
see it.
yourself.
They
Right?
see
They
it.
see it. So you out there signing these autographs, and that kid was probably scouting you with a bunch of other dudes. That's probably was scouting you, and they was plotting and making a scheme. And know you was gonna be out there. You had no probably didn't have no security. I'm
Nope.
assuming, and somebody ran up on you. Get that shit up. It ain't worth your life. It's especially a Rolex, bro. You know that's insured. Like so, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Get that shit up. You can get their materialistic stuff back, and try to see another day.
And
It's just sad.
The crazy thing about all this too is that like the kid got shot too.
He defended himself. He was carrying.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah, Ricky defended himself. But
Oh,
at the end of the day, he was. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to do that. You don't have to go through that. Like,
yeah, I thought it was a struggle. I thought the deal was that it was a struggle and somehow he got the gun or he got, you know what I mean? Yeah, he got the gun and he was able to fire
shoot
back at
back.
the kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what I don't know for sure. But that's just what I'm just what I'm thinking.
Either way, they both got shot. Nobody needed to have been shot.
Right. Right, exactly. Yeah, just
Just
give it
be
up.
careful, man. Be careful where you are. Make sure if you, like you said, if you got money, athletes, think about bringing some security around you.
Mm.
NFL need to take a closer look at these young guys and
And
figure out
don't
what
wear
the
all
plan.
your shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a Rolex is just a watch. Maybe you have a whole lot,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
don't wear your shit like all out there like that. You know what I mean? Because you're asking for it, especially when you go like I mean,
unfortunate,
obviously, and
unfortunate.
this was broad daylight on the street, you know, and more of a tourist population. But when y'all go back to the hood and stuff like that, Sean, like, come on, man,
Mhm.
like, don't do that. You know what I mean? There's other ways to get back and get back to your community instead of just pulling up on the block with your boys. Because you know it be the ones that's closest to you.
Mm,
That's the worst. It's always the worst ones. It
mhm.
always be. It don't be your enemies because you can see them coming.
Yep.
It be the ones right next to
The
you.
ones you ain't give that extra to that he wanted.
Yeah,
After
the
you don't
one
give
when
him.
they asked and you didn't
Yep.
give it to them when you had it. The
Yep.
ones you know what I mean used to always clown and all. You know what I mean? Like it be those. It be those.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really it's just crazy. It's just crazy out here that this young man, 24, 25 years old, you know, really in a blink of an eye, almost lost his life. You know what I mean? Just starting in the NFL, like literally just start over a watch that
Overwatch.
he can buy again.
And it's insured
Right.
or should be.
That's wild, man. That's a I feel like that's a really crazy story. And lucky story. Right, lucky story. But before we get to the next one, just want to show y'all something.
Ooh, money can buy happiness.
I ain't
Mm.
never tell no lies. I ain't never told
They
tell
they used to say it's the opposite. Money doesn't buy happiness.
yeah, to
Yep.
ask a rich mf'er. Ask somebody rich. You know what I mean?
that's
That's one of my
that's broke people saying. That's what that is.
yeah, that's a poor mindset. Ask somebody who got money.
Poor mindset.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, I
Shit.
could dig it.
You know what I mean? Because I ain't got nothing all crazy. I know a couple people who hold it. You know a couple people who hold it.
They happy.
Let them ask them. They gonna switch up.
Oh no, they definitely not switching up.
They not switching up.
They gonna take all them troubles they got
They
up
gonna
there.
take
Take all
absolutely.
them
So
troubles into that Bentley they driving.
yeah, for sure.
So,
For sure. They gonna sleep it right off and looking at the stars on the ceiling and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. So
listen,
not,
I'd rather have my problems in the Rolls Royce than the problems in
and
the
and
Ford
that
Escort.
Camry.
Right, I can't.
Yeah, two-door.
I hear you. I like
You know
that,
what
man.
I mean?
Let me see that one more time. Let's see what we
Oh yeah,
got.
yeah, yeah. Let's see that.
Yeah, we might have to put that money pot on there too.
Oh, it's on the tag, bro. We branding real right. It's
Okay.
in the tag, baby. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But
I'm still got the
shirts.
old dig. I still got the old digs. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's a classic though.
You know, I
Don't
still
let
got
that
the old.
fool you now. That's a classic now. Don't let that thing's still bright. Oh, that been through a couple washes too. That
Definitely.
was last year.
I thought that Joe Noah got a little snugged on me. You know what I'm saying? A little snug. It's like this thing is holding me a little bit.
It's like hold you. That's not good material. That's
Mm,
not you. That's just good material. You
okay.
know what I
All
mean?
right. There we go. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
All right, let's talk about another dog. We talked about Caitlin, but let's talk about another dog and a real serious question. I think that the elites of elites are talking about in terms of Travis Hunter. Now, we've seen people have start to debate of what Travis Hunter is going to play in the NFL.
Mm,
Two, is Travis Hunter the best player in college football?
mm.
And three, is Travis Hunter a real deal Heisman candidate especially after week 0 and week 1 of all the different highlights and people who put the college football on notice. That kid from Boise State, forget his name, Cam Ward was one. Um, who else was one? Somebody had like 6 touchdowns. Cam Rising, I think, had like 6 touchdowns. He had 5 touchdowns in the first half from Utah.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of some other big performers. I thought there was another receiver who had like 200 yards.
Oh, he had 300 yards.
Did he have 300 yards?
Hmm. McMillan.
Was that it? I forget.
McMillan from Arizona. Let me sure. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really pronounce his first name. It's like
Sanders.
Tetriera McMillan. He had 304 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Oh, get him. Ooh. Run him.
Yeah, that boy is special, man. Travis is I mean, to answer your question, I think he's definitely. I mean, it's week 1. It's week 1, right? So
Okay.
I think you got to carry this type of performance consistently. Maybe not to this level where he scored 3 touchdowns, but definitely a touchdown a game. Being an impact player on the field, he's playing both sides. I don't know how he does it. He's playing over 130 plays a game. If he can stay healthy, of course he's going to be a Heisman candidate, if not possibly a Heisman winner. If he continues to do things like this, he's Shador's, you know, distant brother. They live together. Dion has taken Travis Hunter in like a son. So, they have that accountability to each other. I think right before his 3rd touchdown, Shador told him, stop complaining, catch the effing football. This is after he was being grabbed by the face mask. And Travis, like, he was grabbing by the face. He's like, I don't give a F, catch the football. And he came right back and caught that football. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they just had that connection, the trust. Travis is definitely a dog. There were some great performances through the first week. I'm looking forward to this for this season, man. It's a lot of great football ahead of us.
Don, what's up, bro? My guy. Been a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You ready for them Lions to roar?
So yeah, we'll talk. We did a future show, Don. I don't know if you saw it or not. We did a future bet with them. Do you got them winning the whole thing?
The Lions?
Yeah, you got a
The
bet on
whole
the
thing,
Lions?
like what? The Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Nah.
Not. Damn,
I mean,
Don, he sold you
it's
all that.
possible. They're
You
gonna,
got
they're
bet?
gonna,
Nah, I ain't
it's
got bet on.
possible. It's possible, but I mean, this is. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a surprise type of year.
Yeah. But getting back to what you were saying about Travis Hunter, I don't know where he's at. Let me look up his odds right now for the Heisman. Um, I was deep in NFL stuff because I was looking at, like, he's, like you said, it's really amazing what he's doing. I mean, last person to do this, what we talking about? Woodson, Champ,
Wilson, champ. Yep.
who
But
else?
not on this level though. Not on this level. I don't know if anybody's played. I mean, maybe way back in the 60s or 50s or 40s that was playing Iron Man like this. Averaging over 130 plus plays
Mm-hmm.
and being pretty much a number 1, number 2 receiver, and then a shutdown corner on the other end. Usually, it's like a shutdown corner and a special team, or a shutdown corner and a flex type of runner, like a player. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even Charles Woodson, he wasn't a number 1, number 2 option on offense.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. I
You
mean,
know,
that boy Horn is nice though. That boy
Horn is
Horn,
nice. I mean, but
Horn is nice.
I feel like the big time plays go to who? Big first downs go to who?
I
It's
don't know,
Travis
man.
Hunter.
Horn had like 150 yards in the first half.
Yeah, he gonna get it.
Yeah, he was cooking. Let me give y'all the
But who got all the touchdowns?
yeah, no, Hunter. And that last one, that I gotta find that. I'm gonna find that video of that last catch he did. That was
Crazy.
silly. Let me give you the Heisman top 12 where Travis is. Dylan Gabriel's number 1 plus 700. Cam Ward plus 900.
Cam
Jason
look
Dart.
good. Cam look real good.
Yeah, Cam do look good. Jason Dart. Yeah, that John when he was rolling to his left,
And look like
throwing to the right in
under
the back of
under
the end zone,
control.
bro.
He looked like a pro quarterback out there. The way he was moving,
Ooh,
confident. And mind you,
I
he's
didn't know
away
it.
at the swamp.
Washington State, right? He was in Washington State last year,
Yeah,
right?
year before.
Yeah, I didn't remember. I remember he had like big games, but I don't remember that.
Oh no, remember he started off. I think Washington State was like 7-0. He was killing them. He had like,
He had like 5 or 6
and then
touchdowns a
he
game.
cooled off. And he cooled off crazy after like I think
Mm.
one of the Washington game. He had cooled off. But here he just looks confident. Then did you hear what he said in the press conference? That they were saying, hey, you know, you were you played in the swamp. I'm sure it was so loud you couldn't. He was like, nah, that it wasn't loud. He's like, nah, this actually, it was kind of weak. That's what he said. And he told him, matter of fact, just a tip: when y'all gonna be yelling and screaming, make sure I yell and scream when we in the huddle because once we get our plays in, it's over. It don't matter anyway. That's
Mm.
what he said in the press conference.
These boys be talking, huh?
My man said, "Nah, it wasn't loud at all in there.
That
Actually,
boy, you remember that
I've been
boy from
louder. It's been louder."
Michigan State? The quarterback from Michigan State was like, bet the over. They scored like 16 points.
Oh my,
Carson Beck at 1100.
he looked good.
Jalen Monroe at 1100.
Mm,
Nico
I
Lamale
wasn't. I
Viva.
wasn't. I ain't like Milroad.
Yeah, I don't
I like.
like. I like.
I didn't like
Yeah,
what I
he
saw.
really. Yeah, good thing I didn't bet that one too. That was a travesty.
Mm.
Plus 1200. Quinn Ewers 1600. Will Howard 1800. Drew Aller 2200. Which Drew Aller is really interesting. Penn State looked really good.
They did.
Miller Moss plus 2200. Shador's plus 22, and Travis Hunter is plus 22 to win the Heisman Trophy. Let me update my little thing here. So the question still is asked though. What do you think Travis Hunter is going to get drafted as, and what do you think he's going to play in the NBA? I mean NFL.
What would he be drafted as? I think he would be drafted as an athlete. I I don't know. I think he's great on both sides of the ball. I think he's more of a cornerback. Um, so I think he probably can transition probably
Corners don't make money though.
at corner. Well, what you call this got paid what 98 million out of Denver? Just got paid, right? Who's out of
And
Denver? What you want?
Lamb just got paid what, like 150
I,
million?
I don't know if Travis. I don't know if Travis receiving ability will transition like that. I don't. I don't. Right? Because I don't. I think he's skilled at the receiver position, but I don't know if he's going to be.
Just get it off.
Yeah, like got hands. He's small,
That's
and he don't have like crazy speed. He just
that's ridiculous, dog.
he's skilled. He's definitely skilled.
Where's look at Gilly? You see Gilly up there?
Ooh, get it.
You should get a flag for that. Real
Oh,
talk.
they be going crazy.
They be letting them boys go. Like that's crazy.
Ooh.
He caught it behind Bull's
Why would you
back.
listen? Why would you play this video while I'm saying that he may not be a receiver in the league? This
why.
makes me
That's why
look
I did
and
it.
sound crazy.
That is crazy.
But I don't know.
That's not better than that one hand catch that I saw. That one hand
From
catch.
what was it
oh my-
USC?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that
Catch
was
of the year already.
So-
Week 1.
I'm gonna say it's week 1 now. I don't know. I know he played corner. I know he can play both. We'll see what happens, man. That boy will be a top 5 pick, probably top 6, top 5, top 6 pick. Hopefully he can stay healthy. And Colorado will, I guess they'll get 3 wins, 4 wins, and they'll move on.
Well, let me ask you this. Here's my last question. Even people watching, just make sure you guys chime in. We got 130 people chiming in, so make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe, hitting that follow, hitting that like, hitting that comments. Let's keep this thing going, man. Do you think he can be a two-way player in the NFL? And I'll let you know my opinion. I'm gonna say no because I saw Deion. I'm trying to think who else we saw. I saw Woodson early in his career, but he kind of stopped and really went all defense. I'm trying to think who was another really a two-way player like that who played both sides of the ball. Like it's really just Deion, bro. And like Deion's in another atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And like I know people tell me how good Travis Hunter is, but he ain't Deion. He ain't prime.
I mean,
What do you mean? Like I understand the boy's a work horse and he can play 100 plays, but he
130.
ain't
130
Deion.
plays, bro. 130.
Okay, but he ain't We're talking about Deion.
What's he not doing? What's he not doing that Deion's not doing? He's a lockdown cornerback that gets interceptions, and he's just scored 3 touch. Has Deion ever scored 3 touchdowns in a game in college?
I have no idea. I
Right.
don't
So
think so.
you can't really say that. I think he has the ability. If you're gonna say his future, if I look at Travis Hunter's future, as long as health, if he's healthy in a game that most players don't stay healthy, but if he can stay healthy, man, I think the hardest thing will be a team that does draft him, and then when it comes down to the next contract and how they're going to pay him, if he's elite, if he's doing what he's doing right now at the next level, how do you not? And
Do you
he's
think he
playing both
can?
ways.
Do you think he can play both ways in the NFL?
I wonder. I think he can. I don't know if they will want him to, or I don't know if he will want to. Maybe special plays, maybe on certain packages he comes out. I mean, it's about your career now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
about you reaching that next contract. It's about like, damn, do I want to put my body up for 130 plays? I don't know. What he doing right now don't make sense.
Especially, and then when he gets there, they're gonna have an added game, right? Like they're gonna have an added
More
game.
added
It's
added
18
bunch of
games.
games. It's
Yeah.
18 games now, and they only playing what a 12-game season in college. So it's a lot. It's a lot
Yeah,
of work.
he won't last.
I doubt
Like
maybe he'll
now.
be on special packages, which I can see him doing, and he'll probably stay at cornerback and he'll just focus on his cornerback ability. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean, as a cornerback, he got to worry about people like Tyreek Hill. He got to worry about people like AJ Brown. He got to worry about young guys that he going to see like on that level. I don't know if he can focus on, both schemes. It's tough. NFL is just a different animal, man. Not many people can do it.
It's grown men out there. Is what it is.
And Travis
Grown.
is a dog, so I think if anybody can do it, he's a smart kid. You know what I'm saying? He don't get into nothing. You know what I mean? It seems like he's a family guy. He got a long time girlfriend. Seemed like they probably be moving forward. Like he not like out. He like to fish. I think all he doing is
You're
fishing.
not stupid. You lock that thing down, boy.
Listen,
Come on, man.
hey, I'd rather that type of kid than the kid that ready, that's out here ready to be in the streets and do all this other stuff. Give me Travis Hunter on my team. I know he's gonna be focused on the game and his family.
Yeah,
I don't see him out there with throwing them rollies up with like his stepbrother over there in Shador. I don't see him with the Travis Hunter, you know what I'm saying, chain. He's just out here with his fishing rod and go to work with his helmet. I need that.
That's
I
what
need
you
those
need.
guys. I need those guys.
You need them good old country boys.
I need those boys that's going to work.
Yeah, okay.
I need a Devontae Smith type guy.
Okay.
A Jalen Hurts type guy, family guy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't out in these streets.
Hmm. Let's stick around for some Eagles talk after that. If you guys want to hear some Eagles talk, we'll do a little bit of Eagles talk.
Can we recap this one thing though? Because last time we talked, I had Dell State on here that covered that spread. Just so you know, I just want to let you know they covered that spread. They got their first victory last week too. Just want you to know they covered week 1 spread, a week 0 spread, and week 1 got a victory. So
what was that spread?
Salute to Delaware State.
It was 50.
It was 38. 38 and a half.
Didn't you say Ohio? Didn't you say they was going to score 50?
Who
did they play?
They played Hawaii.
Yeah, you thought Hawaii was going to score 50.
I did think it was going to score 50, but it was 30-mile-per-hour winds, so I didn't know that. So once I seen it was like 30-mile-per-hour winds, that's going to be a little tough. What I will say though is that Del State looked much better than I thought they were going to be, at least playing them. And then Hawaii took UCLA the next week to the last minute. You see what I'm saying? Like that was a big test.
Yeah.
Speaking of UCLA, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Coach Foster gonna be around long.
Yeah. No, that's true.
They didn't look great at all. They didn't look good at all. And yet, that Eric Bieniemy at the offensive coordinator too.
Let's get right into college football, man. And we talking about USC. I mean, Florida State, Clemson. What is going on, bro?
Well, Florida State. I've been saying Florida State's trash once DJ Ugalagi or Ugalogo or however his name is. He's not good.
Look at this one. So here's a better. This is a better. If Florida State loses to Boston College, which Money Pot Betting had this weekend, I will eat dog shit out of a red cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it.
Oh no.
This is a better, right? These are the betters that people follow.
Mm.
I'm waiting for the video with the dog shit.
No, he ain't doing that. But
You
it, but
know
he
he's
but
not
he
doing
owe, but
that.
he owes it.
You know he's not doing that.
Florida State's in trouble, man. Their season's already over. Like it's kind of crazy that we're only in week 2,
Yeah.
including week 0, but we're only in week 2, and there's I mean at this point, what do they play for? This quarterback's about to get ran out the building.
Mm-hmm.
A 5-star guy that cannot stand anywhere.
You.
Played at Clemson, played at Oregon State, now FSU, and I put it on the coach's fault, man. I mean, I think they're going to make their way for Deion Sanders, and Colorado going to be like, peace. He's going to Florida State. He's nervous about Michigan, but Clemson. Listen, I think Clemson's going to be middle of the pack to above average. You cannot compare them to Georgia. Like, Georgia pretty much let you know,
But
like, we
Debo
here.
messed up though with all that talk about not doing the transfers and the nil deals.
I don't care if he had 13 transfers. Georgia's Georgia.
Yeah, well, Georgia's Georgia. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that, but he definitely messed up. I think somebody said he's like, ain't no brothers on that team. Crack it up. He's like, there ain't a lot of brothers on that team. So they're not going to do much. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, this is the game we're playing in college football right now. This is where we're at right now with college football.
Yeah, he gotta catch up.
And they got to catch up. And I believe they will within, the obviously next couple of years. I don't think they're going to be in a doghouse long. But man, I mean, look at this guy's face, man. Like, jeez. That face tells you right there.
They're good coaches, man. But Georgia, that's just a tough test to compare. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to bounce back. You got Georgia's probably the best defense in the country. And they showed it that day. They just were this was better.
So
on all levels.
Well, let's talk about these two, right? Because we understand how bad they are, and maybe we can see and give people a little snippet of Thursday when we do it. Make sure you guys subscribe, man. Thursday tomorrow we'll be dropping our bets for college and NFL. So make sure you guys subscribe ASAP, man. Jump on the money train. Like I said, we are off to a hot start. So going to do it after the show, really dig a little bit deeper, but I'm trying to think of, I don't even know who they're playing.
Who, Michigan?
Nah.
Oh, they got Texas. Texas is a 7.5-point favorite.
No, Florida State. And so Clemson still ranked 25th against App State. So right now, Clemson is minus 16.5, bro, against App State. So right now, Clemson minus 16.5. Now, I didn't get a chance because I was moving around. I didn't get a chance to really look at the Clemson game.
Mhm.
So I don't know what they exactly look like. I definitely watched the Florida State game because I had money in Boston College. What do you think about that line? Get a little tease the people out there if you got any side on that line, or is that just a stay away? It's in what's that? That was that Death not
It's in Death Valley.
Death Valley, yeah, it's in Death Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stay away. They got beat up last week. They got beat up. Georgia put that smack down.
Twice.
Huh?
Well, they lost in week 0, right?
No, they didn't play. That was their first game.
Oh, I thought they were 0-2.
0-1. Florida State's 0-2. Florida State they was getting their ass beat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm talking about Clemson. You're right. Yeah.
Clemson is just, I mean, they should bounce back. 16.5 against App State. App State is, has been a team pretty much since that Michigan upset way back in the day. They've been on the radar and been a tough team to play. I mean, it's not going to be easy. But they're at home, first game, bounce back, probably a little beat up from a big physical game going into an App State game. So depending on where their mental is, hopefully it's a get-back mentality and they kind of stick to the run and play action off it. Kublik is their starting quarterback. I'm not really sold on him yet. I wasn't sold on him last year. His first test was against Georgia, so I mean, how much can you kind of show in that situation? But I'll be a stay away. I wouldn't even put a teaser in here. We got to see where their morale is coming into this game, and then I'll see from there. Clemson's probably another team this year I'll be betting on much at all.
Yeah, where's I don't even see the Florida State lineup.
They might have forfeit the season
Oh shit.
because that shit is over. But they played week 0, so they may have a bye already.
Yeah, I was about to say, did they really have a bye already?
They should, because they played the week 0.
Because they week 0. Yeah, I don't think I've seen them. All right. Yeah, no, I don't see them. All right, what's the
Yeah, they don't come back until Memphis.
yeah, Memphis. I was gonna say the look ahead is Memphis, but the look ahead ain't up that early. So okay. We can't even really get into some of those.
But imagine, let me ask you this, Mars. Imagine this, right?
Yeah, got it.
Last year, y'all was undefeated. Obviously, Travis or whoever the quarterback got hurt.
Yeah.
Good quarterback.
Yep.
Gets hurt, and then you were undefeated. You finish out the season undefeated. You get snubbed from the playoffs. Then you go into to a bowl game against Georgia and get waxed by like 63 points. So you think you're coming into this offseason, and then you open up in Ireland against Georgia Tech, and to be following that up with Boston College. Now, you know damn well y'all thought those was 2 easy wins. And y'all came in both them games after Georgia Tech ran up and down the field in your defense. And the statue at quarterback, y'all got a DJ Ogulawe, could not throw the ball to an open receiver to save his life. Mind you, this guy's making crazy NIL money right now. I know they mad.
They are.
And then you lose that game to fly your ass all the way back into your home opener, and you getting stomped by Boston College?
Yeah, Boston College ran all over it, man.
Come on. Florida State. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. Y'all might as well. I don't even know. Y'all don't even play the rest of the season. It's over.
Yeah, that Florida State game, that game was terrible. They couldn't run the ball.
They couldn't stop the run.
Yeah, once they couldn't run the ball, I was like, oh, this shit is over. And it was like a 17-point line. It was crazy.
Yep.
I was just like, oh man.
Boston College rushed. They had 19 carries for 85 yards and a touchdown, the running back, and then their quarterback had 14 carries, 73 yards and a touchdown. They can't stop the run. Georgia Tech had their running back had 11 carries, 75 yards, 15 carries, 54 yards. They can't stop the run.
Yeah, I mean, I think Boston College ran for what? Over 200 yards of rushing on them and 2 touchdowns?
Total, yeah.
So, yeah, Florida State's this is a long season for Florida State.
That's a long season. Like, what are you doing if you're on Florida State right now?
You been in Miami walking off? They're like, don't come here.
Oh, when they're playing
Florida. Yeah, don't come here. I mean, I know it's not Florida State, but it's just like it's the same thing with Florida State. Like, don't go there. They got a long way to go.
Don't get easier when you get deeper into it. They got Memphis, California. SMU's gonna give them a run, but then you're running against Clemson, Miami, North Carolina, at Notre Dame.
Yeah, they got. It's not like you said. It's not gonna be enough. It's already a wrap with 2 losses. Even with the 12 playoff.
Well, they better send a luggage to Deion Sanders, and he'll be coming right down what 95, whatever it is.
Yes, sir. So that's all the top stories we got for the night. I want to thank everybody for joining, logging in. Tons of people in here, man. Make sure you guys go ahead and leave a comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share out the show.
You don't want to talk about our Birds coming up Friday? Up there in Sao Paulo, wherever they at.
You want to talk about the Birds? We can talk about the Birds.
Let's talk about them Birds.
I got some time, dog. We
early. We on a 45-minute mark.
Yeah, right. We are. Well, I mean, we're early.
We early.
We
talk about the Birds. At least talk about the Bird. Wore the hat for a reason.
Talk about the Birds.
You know what I'm saying? What you think?
Let's talk about the Birds. Hold on. Let's talk about the Birds. I mean, Bird. Let's talk about the Birds. All right, so the line has been jumping between 2.5 and 3 from a betting perspective. I I've been on record for well over a year that I do not like our defense. I don't think we have a good pass rush. I think that this game is going to be set up to be a shootout. So I do like the over. Because I think that Green Bay is going to be able to score. I think we're overlooking the fact because our talent is so great that we're overlooking the fact that we do have another new offensive coordinator, another new defensive coordinator that's new, even though it's the same scheme, still different guy calling the plays. And this is Jalen's what, fourth offensive coordinator since he's been in the league, right? He had Doug.
Yep.
He had Steichen, Johnson, Sirianni, and now Kellen Moore. There's no continuity.
Yep.
So now he's got to learn a whole new offense again. So I expect there to be wild plays. I expect there to be plays like this team looks like the Super Bowl, and I expect there to be plays like what the hell are they doing? It's going to take time. It's going to take time. You asked me right now who I'm betting. I would bet Green Bay. I would. I would bet Green Bay.
Actually, I'm not that. I mean, I would probably definitely do money line because the value's there on that money line side, especially if it gets to 3, because you're gonna get a little bit of money on Green Bay. I'm not going to bet against them though. I don't think. If anything, I think the best bet would be probably first quarter Green Bay on the plus side. I think if anything, we're going to probably start off slow. I mean, we had no preseason for our starters.
Yeah, that's another thing too. They didn't even play together.
I don't understand that. Don't tell me because we're having these little combined practices that's your game. You're telling me that you're ready for a whole new offensive coordinator, what he sounds like on a mic, in an environment where you can at least play a series, and you didn't get a chance to play one series. The last time we saw y'all lost 6 straight games off a cliff and got embarrassed by Tampa Bay in the playoffs because we had to play away and we were on our way to clinch a damn number 1 seed. And we don't play no games until Friday? Give me the first quarter. Give me Packers first quarter.
All right, so let's game props. Let's look at it. So I'm using ESPN bets right now. I was looking at some other stuff. So first drive. Do they have first quarter total points? First half. First quarter spread. They just have first quarter spread.
That thing's juicy too. That thing's juicy.
Yeah.
I like it though. That's my play. I like first quarter Green Bay.
Yeah, and it makes sense. First quarter total points. That don't make no sense. It's juicy that the Green Bay Packers 0.5 is minus 145.
Plus 0.5.
I mean minus 145 plus 0.5. So just them to be up. But total points is only 3.5. So are we saying it's going to be 0-0?
Well, if you like them to score a touchdown, you don't like their defense, you should definitely play that there at minus 105. I like their score.
I like their score too.
They're healthy. Their O-line is still intact. They got a running back and Jacobs that we're going to worry about, Josh Jacobs. Love is on his second year, a little more continuity with his receivers. I like them. They played in the preseason, looked pretty good. I don't see why they wouldn't roll down. I don't know what the fuck the Eagles look like. You know what they look like?
I don't.
On paper, I know what they look like. I know what they supposed to look like on the field. But we got a new center, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, a couple new pieces that we got to adjust. But we still got the same bum-ass head coach. It's going to make the same bum-ass head coach decisions. And we got somebody that came from the Cowboys at the offensive coordinator that I guess he did give Dak some opportunity, right?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he was always good with Herbert too. So
okay.
I mean,
this is a different style quarterback now.
It is. I think I'm not really worried. I'm just worried about the defense. I'm not worried about the offense. They'll figure it out. It's too many stars on that team not for them to figure it out. Like we can do little screen plays and little side plays to Saquon all day. You know what I mean? Like there's going to be ways, slants to AJ. They'll put Smith in the slot and let him do damage. Like they'll find ways to get people one-on-one matchups where they're going to win more times than they're not. So there's just It just, and then we even talk about Goddard either, right? So we're not, I think the offensive line's bigger question than what people think it is. You got 3 new guys in there outside of the tackles, so that's a question. So, there's a lot of question marks about this Philadelphia Eagles team. My best bet of the game, because I just noticed that the lines are going up. People are betting a little bit early. People are getting a little bit smarter. This line used to be at 3. Now it's saying at 2.5, which is probably where it should be. I don't even see. Where's the money line? Oh, here we go. Money line's plus 150. I didn't check where that was before. But the total was 48.5, and now it's 49. I expect that to get to 50. To be honest with you. But what I do think that this what Kellen Moore has done over time, because he's always had a running back who can catch out the backfield, is I love the receptions for Saquon. It was at 2.5 when I got it. So I don't know where. Let me see if I can find it. And I think he scores this game too. I think anytime touchdowns are probably a good bet as well. No, this is the game player props. But it was 2.5. It was minus 110, I think it was. It wasn't that kind of. Yeah, it wasn't this. Well, I guess it's the same, right? You're doing 3 receptions. But I got it at 2.5 at minus 115. Now it looks like you can't even get it. At least on this app.
Well, 3 right there.
Yeah, I did 3 at minus 120. So pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
But I really like him to catch a couple balls out the backfield. I think they're going to get him going first. They're going to get him in the flow of the game. They're going to get him into this offense. They know they can get it to everybody else, but I think they're going to want to get the line of scrimmage, set the line of scrimmage, and then see what Barkley looks like in this offense.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
I think, yeah.
And he's over the last 4 games he's played. Not to cut you off, the last 4 games he's played the Packers, he's averaged 3 catches.
Yeah, I like that. I really do like that play. I'm happy you highlighted. That's probably a really good gem. Those that's watching, I definitely like that. I'm gonna go first quarter Packers on the plus side. So if the score is 7-7, 3-3, we still win. I think the Philadelphia Eagles will start slow because we haven't had no reps since last year. We got a whole new, we talked about it. So I think the Packers will be ready to play. I'm also hearing a lot of guys not really feeling going to Brazil to play. I think Darius Slay said he hates that we got to go here.
Yeah.
AJ Brown's expressing that. So you're already going there with the morality of them not wanting to be there. I didn't hear anything about the Packers. So that means you're telling me they got other things in their mind.
But when you think about that, though, too, is just that the thing about that is that when you have the NFL come in and talk to you about safety when you're going somewhere, that's going to change. Like, that's going to make you feel like, damn, should my family even come? Like, you talking to us about safety. My family's not even going to be with us. They're going to be out in the streets. They're going to be out moving around. Do I even want that? I think Slay said he don't want none of his family there. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to be next to me. I can't protect you. So,
that
when you yeah, that's what he said.
you gotta got right up in it. You got caught into that web too. Nah, yeah, babe, I don't want you. I did. Babe, I don't want you coming down here.
But it seemed like they can't go nowhere, and not even that. He had to come out and apologize. He put out another thing that he apologized to the city of Brazil. I'm not the city of Brazil. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Hold on, Brazil's a city, right? Or is it a country?
City of São Paulo.
Yeah, I'm São Paulo. He had to apologize to São Paulo. He had to apologize to the citizens. Somebody already came in his ear and said, "Hey, you got to put out this statement because you said this about it not being safe, about not even wanting to even come here." You know what I'm saying? So when you have that type of dynamic happening, like, why would you want your peoples there? And not even that, why would you even want to move? Because you need to, like, now when you move, you got to move with, security, because everybody knows you're coming there.
Nate.
Yeah, go ahead, talk to me. Oh, you think there's gonna be cheeks in there? Hmm?
He didn't want his family down there.
You think there's gonna be cheeks in there?
I see why he want his family down there.
Yeah, you
It
talking
ain't
about
about his they safe. It's about his safety.
That's what he
So with
told
that
me.
being said, give me the Packers in the first quarter, man.
I like it. I like the Packers pick. I think that makes a lot of sense. And I actually like the pick. When it was at 3, I liked it. At 3, you probably gonna have to pay. Yeah, minus 135. So you're gonna have to pay for the 3. I like the 3. I like Packers to actually it wouldn't surprise me if the Packers win this game. They've been playing together. They're NFC contender and a Super Bowl contender. They have no number 1, which kind of favors them. So you don't know where things are going to go. We're down our starting linebacker with Nakobe Dean starting, and people are like, well, he won the job anyway. I didn't hear no shit like that. Like, I thought Devin White was a starter. So I don't know where that's coming from.
At Dave and Buster's yesterday.
What'd you say?
So I just ran into Kobe Dean at Dave and Buster's the other day. Yesterday.
Yeah, small boy. Is he small?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
That's funny. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see what that looks like. We'll see what this defense looks like. We'll see if they can get pressure on the quarterback. I would be looking at Jordan Love props as well. I think he's going to have all day to be able to throw back there. So
I believe in Nolan Smith. Let's go, baby.
Man, shut the hell up.
Let's go, Nolan. This guy over here, he don't believe in you, Nolan. I do though.
It's funny. Everybody caught up with it though. Yeah, everybody's talking about it now. I was talking about it over a year ago. And now they want to talk about it.
He had 2+ sacks this preseason. I think it's going to carry over.
Man, ain't nobody block his ass.
He's too fast. I believe in you, Nolan.
Too fast on air.
Don't fuck over me. I think you'll get. I think you get a sack this week.
You think you ain't?
I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles actually win this game. I think they pull it out in the second half. I think it's going to be a slow starting game for them. That's why I'm on the Packers. I think they'll get it together. In the second half, just by talent alone.
Okay.
They'll warm up.
Yeah, we'll see. So that's a little snippet of some free bets. We gave you guys some free bets real quick tonight. If you want some more free bets and you like more free money to win, make sure you come on in tomorrow, man, at 12 o'clock, right at lunchtime. If not, you can come back and catch the recording, hit the subscribe, hit the follow. We will be going live at 12 o'clock, trying to do more live, get more interactions, get more people talking. Got a ton of people on, so we appreciate you guys and the support. Without you, we really can't make this work and make this go. Website and shirts are on the way, as you can see. I don't know who told you wrong, but money can't buy you happiness. I'm just saying that these are all facts, man. So hoodies, I got the hoodies coming back too with the classic over there with my guy. B Diddy with the logo. Throw that thing up there for me, bro.
Yes, sir.
I mean, there it is. That nice green and black, man. Neon green and black goes with everything, man. You already know. But if I see you with black Air Forces, I already know what time you're on.
Stomping
there. Yeah. Right. So with that being said, man, this is Gambling Nights. I am Moss Money. That's Be Humble. This is Money Pop Betting. We will see you guys tomorrow for some more bets. Thank you. Have a good night. Be safe. We will see you guys tomorrow.